Insight.
Artist Insight.
Yeah.
An insight with an artist.
Artist Insight with an artist.
We want to go in depth.
My name is Cornelius
James.
We want to know what's up.
Your humble host, Cornelius James.
Artist Insight of an artist. Let's trace itself, go in depth where it started. Moms played blues, pops played jazz. You sang in the choir, discovered your craft. You heard Rakim, or was it Lil Wayne? Deftones, what sparked your flames? Piano lessons, bass and guitar. You loved English in school, now you got bars. You used to DJ, but now you produce tracks. Some suckers is whack, how you feel about that? Artist Insight was simply designed. We wanna know what's on your mind.
Come on.
Talk to us.
Anyway,
Talk to
it's
us
an
now.
interview for you.
Talk
Tell
to
us
us
something
now.
new. You know?
Talk to us.
Inside of an artist. Artist Insight. Talk to us. Talk back. Artist. Let's go.
Yes, y'all.
What's up,
Hey. This is our first episode of Artist Insight, where we interview artists. And today on the phone, we got Menace Burna. Let's welcome him to the show.
Hey, what's up, y'all? How y'all doing?
Now,
Let's go.
Menace Burna in the future will be doing these interviews, so get to know him, So let's get into it. Menace Burna, where did you grow up?
I grew up in Inglewood, California /LA, like 42nd and Hawthorne, Artist and Slauson, Myrtle and La Brea Drive, Inglewood, LA.
In the woods, huh?
Yes, sir. Right down the street from the forum, man.
Right. So, did you just grow up there, or, fathers,
I moved, actually, I stayed out there in Inglewood until about 16, 17, and then me and my cousin and my auntie, my mom, we moved to Hawthorne. My cousin Kimmy, she graduated from Westchester, and my sister, she went to Chatsworth, and I believe she graduated from St. Mary's, and they was grown already. It was only grown stuff, so we moved to Hawthorne. A little slower city, but it was still, same thing, same element.
Yeah, I know about it. For those out of states, you might know, might not know, but I'm sure you heard of Inglewood, and Hawthorne is a neighboring city. It's a neighboring city. It's not rough, but it's not a cream puff. You know what I mean?
Not at all. Not at all.
I wouldn't disrespect Hawthorne like that. Let's keep it moving right here. What kind of kid were you, Menace?
Hey, man, I had a shirt on, I think I was like 5 years old, and said, "Here comes trouble." So I think they already knew I was going to bring the trouble to the nonsense, though. See, like, they always thought I was getting in trouble. I was just trying to figure out what trouble was. So I was a good kid overall, but I like sports. Like, yeah, man, I like sports. And I was like an athlete. I used to play basketball and stuff with a lot of dudes who made it. And, then from there...
Anybody we know that
just to say a few, I'll just say a couple of them, man. Jason Hart, I believe he played for the San Antonio Spurs. He went to Syracuse. Paul Pierce, he went to Kansas, of course. Played for the Boston Celtics, now he's a Clipper. I need to play that dude one-on-one, charity event. But also a dude named Mil Palacio from Belize, city of Belize. I worked with his brother, Greg Palacio, at Delta Airlines. So, yeah, a couple of dudes that we made it.
Oh, yeah, they got talent. Everywhere.
Yeah, talent, man.
So, let me ask you a question. Who were your parents, and who are your parents, should I say?
My mom, Regina Linnell Walker, she's rest in peace since 2002. Beautiful, beautiful person. That's where I get my softer side, my cool side, my related side. My dad, David Webb Roberson, strict dude, about the business, grew up in LA too, as well, in the 80s, 89th Street, Dinker, Dalton, that little area. My dad grew up with a lot of the reputable guys, that ended up being legendary, if you will, for the street stuff. So he taught me a lot about the streets, but without even saying, he just let me know it wasn't a joke out there.
Okay, that's real. So let me ask you a question. When did you decide to do what you do?
Actually, in 1984, I had a friend named Troy Hayward, and he was dope, man. He sounded like Rakim or Big Daddy Kane, like the cross between those dudes. He was rapping, and then we started a group called Childs of Style. At that same time, my cousin Kenyon, she was rapping. And she wrote me and my cousin Elliot rap, but we didn't write it. You know what I mean? So we memorized it and stuff like that. And people said, all right, you know, we rapping and stuff. So we said rap, bam. We said that rap to Kenyon wrote it. And then it came kind of right, and I really couldn't write a rap. So that's my partner, Troy. He said, this is how you parallel bars. This is how you put, you know, a rhythmatic form to it. And he was the first dude. You know, we ended up starting a group later with his younger brother, Sherwin. You know, we called him KL from the Killer Team. That was, we started the Killer Team group. That was with me, Elliot, Moses, Dino, Sticks, a couple of the guys on the block, you know, 130 Prairie, D Records. Indian. The thing is, because of growing up, like I say, in that little area of Inglewood, it was a lot of multicultural. We had like a lot of Hispanic, Latin cultural people. We had Crips and Bloods in the area, and just overall hustlers. You know what I mean? So we was already used to hearing Cuss and Blood, but we never said, you know, we're gonna be a Crip or Blood. It wasn't even about that. It was like we grew up around them, so we always represented for that, you know, the low-income project buildings and the people who were in the houses, because they all played together, integrated in that same neighborhood.
Well, it's funny how the things look cool like that when we're kids, huh? You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I know.
You get older, man, you view like that. I didn't know it was like, you say Blood and it's only cracking, like, you know, like, or you say Cuz and you might not want to be walking over across Florence in the other direction, even with the Crips, because all Crips don't get along and all Bloods don't get along. And, you know, that's just stuff that you figure out as you endure that lifestyle. But it's not a cool lifestyle. I wouldn't glorify it a day ever, you know what I mean? Especially now that I went through some of the trials and tribulations. I was able to survive it. That was all God's work. But yeah, I've seen it, man. You know, 59th Street Elementary School is where I went in LA. And then I went to Warren Lane, that was Inglewood, LA, and then I went to Westchester and Inglewood. So I had a lot of Inglewood, LA, always, a lot of both, you know.
Yeah, that'll keep you balanced from Blood.
Damn right.
You gonna learn now. Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
One way or the other.
Exactly. I know. I'm an LA kid. So let me ask you a question, man. So how long would you say that you've been doing what you're doing? You know, spitting that fire. How long you say you've been doing it?
I'd say honestly, man, like where I could say I was doing it, I had a cause. I would say since like 96, 97. Yeah, I was in 96, 97. I believe Tupac dropped an album, All Eyes on Me, and I believe Ice Cube and Snoop Dogg dropped Lethal Injection and Doggy Style. And those records right there, in between that 94, 96 period, man, I was always into hip-hop, like I say, since 84, but Beastie Boys, License to Ill, that's what my album is called, License to Kill. We'll talk about that later. But that's where it began to get for real. And I was in Hawthorne at the time. So, it was, again, getting that multicultural, you got all these neighborhoods close by each other, but they all were like kind of drawn into the city of Hawthorne. And hip-hop is, to me, what saved all of us, honestly.
I can attest to that. So let me ask you, who would you say are your influence for your, you know?
Yeah, okay. Forrest Ryman. I would say.
No. I mean, you know what? Let's expand on that and say for in life, and also,
okay.
First of all, your style, or not your style, but influenced you to rap when you heard it, you know.
Okay. Yeah. My cousin Kenny, man, straight up, can rap, really rap. He can rap better than a lot of people right now. She really picked up the pen. My cousin Elliot, he'd start and stop. He was good, but he wouldn't keep going. Overall, though, honestly, who inspired me to keep doing it was Tupac. My favorite rapper was Rakim. For dope poetry, lyrically, vocabulary was Rakim. Hoochie Rap, Big Daddy Kane. But then at the same time, like I'd have to say Tupac. And then more recent, like Eminem, Spice One, Stretch, Scarface.
Yeah, that's a nice combo. That's a nice combo. So another match. Oh, you said Nas. Oh yeah, you can't forget the guy, the young guy. Huh?
Yeah, that dude hard guy. That dude is a cold dude.
You can't forget him at all. No. Let me ask you a question, man. How would you describe your style? You know,
I would say it's formless, man. Because I, you know, at the same time growing up, I took karate, so got into a lot of Bruce Lee, got into a lot of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, a lot of you know, just the movies and everything, man. But I'd say formless. My style is formless. I got a street competitive swing back style. bounce to the beat. But then I like Bone Thugs and Harmony, so I like to be sporadic and staccato, like keep it going too, like speed it up, slow it up, whatever it takes. Just be in pocket on the beat, man. And I got a lot of that from the person interviewing me, you know what I'm saying? Always going hard, like, now try like this, or just people suggesting things, like how you always suggest stuff, and I think that always like tweak my style, like to always not be predictable, I would say. I'm unpredictable.
You know, I can actually hear the way you describe your style. I actually can hear, like, he's describing it. He can go. So almost, I haven't heard a beat that you couldn't handle. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can find your pocket and, you know, do what you do, you know? Yeah, I can hear that. I can hear that. Okay, let's do this real quick. Let's play this song right quick. And
Okay.
what's this song called?
This song is called Gangsta, man. It's off my first album, License to Kill. Came off on Cut Losses Music. Produced by a producer named El Nino, young, based from Ecuador. Talented dude. He produced the beat. I wrote it in probably like 30 or 40 minutes or something like that in the studio. So hyped up to be in front of the microphone. And we did it, man. We did it real quick. It's called Gangsta. Tight.
Let's check it out.
All right.
I'm blowing endo in the limo with tinted windows. My mental is criminally activated to instrumentals. I'm innovating the street. No peace, but police at least I aim to be free. Now niggas wanna murder me, but you don't really wanna fuck with me. 2 Glocks, 2 texts. He dead, you next. From a couple of houses to the chest. Catch an issue, rip tissue, shoot missiles. I'll get you. You see through, no sequels. Hit you up, hit your block and your peoples. I'm staying on the grind. Don't try to stop my shine. You must be out your mind thinking that I won't pop this 9. They gotta show this love like, dog, what up?
Man, I like that, man. I like that. I feel that song. I do, man. Tell me, you know, I shouldn't have to ask you what you were thinking when you wrote that, but what were you thinking when you wrote that, man? You know?
And then honestly, I was thinking about like the politics in government, you know, in the United States of America. And then I was thinking about the Bloods and the Crips. Then I thought about the flag, red, white, and blue. You know, then I was thinking about corporate. I was like, man, people be thugging in the damn rap game. I came into the music to try to get away from that. I get in here. I like that, trying to hustle. So I feel like you gotta have hustle. You gotta have a consistent, relentless attitude in the music to be able to make your music even sustain. Because when they telling you kiss it more album and shit, and you like, nah, just bust my house, just making this record, they ain't gonna listen to you because you know this dude stuff is. So I felt like the Money Machine versus the mainstream. You know, the Money Machine in myself, should I say? Me being a hustler, I go get it. You know, I go get it, work hard, everything. That's how you do on a record. That's what that record right there is about, and that's what my whole album, License to Kill, is about overall. It was independently released. A friend of mine, Shanifu, from Long Beach, you know, I was Snoop Dogg area over there. He helped me out with the record, and then we brought the record to everybody, you know what I'm saying, with another guy named Clint, Payback Fan, produced with Westside Connection. He played a lot of bass, so you hear the bass in here, that was him. Yeah.
Okay, well, I like the song. I do, and I encourage everybody to go check it out. But let's keep it moving. What would you like to see change in the music industry?
I would like to see independent artists take more of control of their destiny and really understand that it's digital and you control how far you go or how far you don't go based upon your hustle and how many times you share. People feel bad when they share, they get unfriended. But shoot, they wasn't supportive. Get them dudes out of here. Take over independent. I want independent to compete with the mainstream artists out here and put against each other. Let's stick together and make them pay attention to us.
Yeah, I mean, I love to see the new indie and independent move, man, because therefore you get to hear people not to be in control. But, you know, it's not about me. We're not interviewing me. We're interviewing Menace Burna.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm saying. You keep control of the creative control or creative differences, if you will, is what broke up a lot of groups back in the day. It wasn't what they could come up with or what they couldn't. The labels started suggesting maybe stuff that maybe 1 or 2 of the guys wouldn't be with. So I say, like, when you keep that creative control and you remain independent, honestly, you keeping your independence, you keeping the right to make all your money, and you choose how much money you make. It's up to you.
I mean, man, you can, be your own pimp. You know what I'm saying?
Be your
own pimp. You know what
they
I'm
say the
saying?
game is to be sold, not told. I think it's to be told, not sold, because when you tell people the game, when you tell people the game, they play by the rules of the game. See, so many people they don't play by the rules of the game, and they actually think they're better than you because they sell more records. But it's like, dude, I'm getting more money than you, though.
Oh, shit, if you really want, some independent artists out here that's living much better than a lot of these cats in these rented automobiles. You know what I'm saying?
Ask Master P. Hey, ask Master P, man.
Man, the list goes on. I mean, E40.
On and on and on. E40, Too Short.
I love it. I love
man, they own their stuff, man. So, I feel like when it's time to do a greatest hits record, or when it's time to do a collaborative, how we got these various artist records where you got multiple artists on there, Little Boots, how these dudes, man, that's the strength of the strong. These dudes come with their own stuff, own money, own everything, and we don't owe them people nothing. We sell it, if it sells, if it doesn't, then we know we got to do better next time.
Well, I don't know if I should even, not to cut you off, Menace Burna, but I don't even know if I should even ask you this next question, but I will. What advice would you give a new artist?
I will give them the advice. This will be the first thing I would tell a young artist, man. If you love it, it's going to love you back. So remain hungry. Don't worry about how good you do versus how bad you do. Do improvement. Just seek to improve and be a student of the game. Stay a student in the game. No matter if you blow up tomorrow, man, stay a student of the game. Always study what's coming out. Stay ahead of the curve.
Man, I love that answer, man. I mean, a lot of guys just start rapping and they feel like, why do I need to know that? Well, most people that are good students, you might hear a hell of a line they said, you won't even know where they got it from because you didn't study.
You didn't study. That's the truth right there. Because if you listen to my raps a lot, now that you said that, just to piggyback off what you just said, a lot of my lines come from the rock hymns or something Biggie or Tupac might have said, but I said that stuff that didn't come on the radio because I listened to their record. Guru might have said something, and they won't know. You said some stuff. And I take stuff from people's conversation. It's all a rap. We rapping. That's what rapping was back in the day, was just rapping, conversating.
I mean, they don't let you just become a doctor without studying. Shit, you want to be a master at this. You want to get your doctorate in this degree in spitting, man. You should have to study. It should be a prerequisite,
Yes, it should be required to actually go study just your prior art, period. I don't care if it was like the last 10 years or the last 20 years. The further you go, the more you'll know and the more you'll grow. So I figure the more you know about who came before you, you'll see where we are today and what was not done and what you can do today to add to it instead of taking from it. Because I feel like if you make money off of just copycatting, you're just a biter. You should get a cabbie. We're going to leave that alone. But these dudes here, they're not tight as they say they are. They're not Busta Rhymes. Busta Rhymes is hard. You know what I'm saying? Spice One is hard. MCA is hard.
If you miss those guys, you don't know what came before you. You might think you're something new to the game, and you're like, no, you need to go back and do some research. But let me. I'm gonna ask you this question now. Who is your favorite rapper?
My favorite rapper
of all time. Okay.
All time, it would be Rakim. Is my favorite rapper all the time.
Nice.
Rakim,
the God.
Okay,
he's the
God. Rakim a lot, man. Dude is skill.
He's a God. He's just, I just love everything about the man. He's solid, 100 across the board, Man,
I like how he's seldom seen, but well heard. You don't see him in trouble, So that's another thing I tell an artist is that I can give him some more inspiration, motivation to stay on the right track. Is don't get in trouble, man, because a lot of times I could have been a lot further than I am now, but it was like getting in trouble and not realizing how that compromises your artistry. You get in trouble, your whole entire everything can be held up for 2 years or something that took you 30 minutes to do. And you wait 2 years to get out probation and some ignorant stuff,
That's some shit to walk with for the rest of your life, though, man. 30 minutes and fuck up your life, man. And these white folks are not playing with us,
They ain't playing. They giving that shit out like 99-cent burgers on Sunday at McDonald's or something like that. They give you years, you know, for 30 minutes, like you said. 5 minutes, you should have just said, you know what, I'm mad. Let me walk the other way. Or let me do that. I was like how, you know, it's a double standard. It's like you feel Malcolm X and then you feel Martin Luther King. Martin Luther was more about peace. But Malcolm X was too. It was just they went about getting peace in different ways. You know what I mean? So I say, Martin Luther King, if you want to live long, do it like Martin Luther King. For not living physically long, but your message lives long and being more celebrated if you're peaceful. You know,
man, you'll have me going back to some of my Black Thought interviews and be like, man, they killed them both. You know, but anyway, let's keep it moving here, man. This is the Artist Insight we're doing now with Menace Burna, and we're gonna move it on and say, what artist would you like to collab with, dead or alive?
Dead or alive? I would have loved to done something with Tupac, hands down. Smokey Robinson. He's here currently. E40.
Wait. Let's back up that Smokey Robinson, man. I hadn't heard that one. That's nice. I mean, you got some, you know, classic, man. You got some skills, man. You heard some good shit in your life, man. You know, to have Smokey on the jam, come on, man. It's classic. Well, let you keep naming you can continue on.
Okay, Bill Withers. Bill Withers.
Wow.
Let me see. I'd say I would have loved to have did a song with Bob Marley. Hands down.
Sound like his classic shit right there. All right.
Some jazzy stuff, man. I get with Kenny G or Bonnie James, or I would have got with Guru on some of that Jazzmatazz, and we did beautiful stuff.
See, a lot of people are not hip to that Jazzmatazz. I mean, that first Jazzmatazz album, man, just said, wow, he got collab with the greats while they were alive, you know, and he did the perfect tune because they were still banging, you know, the track.
That shit was the bomb. You know what? I can't leave off. I wouldn't want to at all, man, because I work with a good. I was blessed to have worked with a lot of good dudes, including yourself in the game, you know. But I'd say right now, if I can get with somebody right now, honestly, today, Scarface.
Oh yeah, he's hard. He's still hard.
Yeah, I can learn something from him. You know what I mean? You can learn something from that guy.
Yeah, he's a real dude too. Let's keep it moving down here. Let's say. What do you think you'd be doing if you weren't pursuing, you know, your current career?
Music. I'm more likely to be into some like ultrasound tech or X-ray tech, some dealing with helping people, or you know, I like to give back. So I would definitely say like somewhere I could be giving results to people. Like this is what your status is. So ultrasound tech. I want to go to school for that coming up soon. You know, sooner or later I'm gonna have to just sit back and let the young dudes just go ahead and have their way with it. But I want to leave imprint in the game of what some of these dudes didn't get a chance to finish. So when I'm done, I think I'll go do that. You know, so if I wasn't doing this right now, that's what I'll probably be doing, man. X-ray tech, ultrasound tech, something to that degree.
Well, you know, you're definitely a people person. And Menace Burna, you guys got to get used to hearing his name. He will be doing these interviews. This was his idea, you know. And I'm having a ball with it, but he's that guy. And, you know, where can people find you at via social media? Because, I mean, you got so much music out there. Hey, take out some time to tell them where they can find it, hear it, download it, you know. Shoot.
Good. I would say hit me up on YouTube, you know, go on type, search my name, Menace Burna, MENACE. Burna, Menace Burna. Hit me up on YouTube. Hit me up on iHeartRadio. You can find me on iTunes, Amazon, Rhapsody. Couple more CD, baby. Just type my name in. I should pop right on up, man. Or just Google me.
We'll give them the spelling so they make sure they they have no excuses.
That's right. Menace, MENACE. Burna, BURNA. Menace Burna. You know, the boy is hot, man. Menace Burna, he's a hot guy. Threatening and heated. For that microphone. That was threat to a microphone.
He's a threat. Yes, he is.
Hey, like Rakim said, he said, a minute to a microphone, a lethal weapon, an assassinator. If the people ain't stepping, that's what I'm talking about.
Well, you know, it's always good to leave on a classic note. So, this is Artist Insight, where we interview artists. Yes, and this is Menace Burna, this is Cornelius James. And we're going to catch y'all
Interview.
soon. No, come on, man. Thank you for the idea, man. We're supporting, a lot of the artists that need to be supported, So, hey, we did that. This is episode 1 in the bag. Artist Insight.
Salute. All in the city and the mainstream out there. If y'all real, y'all doing it, man. Keep doing it. Me and Black coming live at y'all, dude. Whoever want to get interviewed, I tell y'all hit us up ASAP, man. Don't wait till the last minute. Don't wait till you 40 get on there and be like, man, I gotta get on there.
Oh, exactly. Oh, yeah. I guess I better plug myself. Don't forget that we're at F.U.L.Podcast.com. As simple as that. F.U.L.Podcast.com. And we on Facebook too, the same words. F.U.L.Podcast.com. We're everywhere. You can also email us at f.u.l.podcast@gmail.com. All right?
That part right there. Let's get it, y'all.
Insight. Artist Insight.
Yeah.
An insight with an artist.
Insight with an artist.
We want to go in depth.
My name is
Cornelius
We
James.
want to know what's up.
Your humble host, Cornelius James.
Artist insight of an artist. Let's trace itself, go in depth where it started. Moms play blues, pops play jazz. You sang in the choir, discovered your craft. You heard Rakim, or was it Lil Wayne? Deftones, what sparked your flames? Piano lessons, bass and guitar. You love English in school, now you got bars. You used to DJ, but now you produce tracks. Some suckers whack, how you feel about that? Artist insight was simply designed. We wanna know what's on your mind.
Come on.
Talk to us.
Anyway,
Yeah, talk to
it's
us.
an interview for you.
Talk
Tell
to
us
us
something
now.
new. You know?
Talk to us.
Inside of an artist.